In this video, we shall be looking at matrix scalar multiplication and matrix multiplication. From the previous video, I take you through matrix addition and matrix subtraction, where I tell you that matrix A and B must be of the same order for them to be added. In the same case, matrix B and A must also be of the same order. When we talk about order in matrices, we simply mean that the number of columns must be equal to the number of rows. And so, if it is of the form 2 by 2, matrix A must be 2 by 2, and matrix B must also be 2 by 2, so that the resultant matrix will also give us our 2 by 2 matrix. In matrix scalar multiplication, assuming that you are given a certain scalar, which is k, into A to be equals to B, it simply means that we need to multiply the scalar quantity with the same variables. What we are simply saying is that if we are given k to be our scalar between matrix A to be equals to B, what this simply means is that we are going to multiply k with A, and this will give us B. So we simply have k multiplied by aij so that we get bij. And this is what we call matrix scalar multiplication. Let us take example. Assuming that we have some certain scalar 5 in this matrix 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will simply mean that we need to multiply this matrix with this given scalar quantity. So if we multiply 5 multiplied by 1, we simply have 5. 5 multiplied by 2 will simply give us 10. 5 multiplied by 3 will give us 15. And 5 multiplied by 4 will give us 20. And this will be the result of this scalar multiplication. And this is what we call scalar multiplication in terms of matrix. Let us now look at what exactly is matrix multiplication. Let me get rid of this so that we have matrix multiplication. In matrix multiplication, assuming that we are given some matrix A and B, and in this matrix, it must be some, the result must be some matrix C. Why? It is such that A, matrix A, has order M multiplied by K, and matrix B has an order K multiplied by N. Sometimes we can actually use summation to represent what we are trying to talk about. And if we use summation, we will simply have the summation from P to 1 to K. So that here we have A, IP, bpj, and this will be equals to cij. And this is exactly what we are trying to solve when we use matrix method. So let us take an example and see how that goes. Maybe you will understand when we dive into example. Let me get rid of this, then we can see what to do from here. So now take for example that we have matrix A to be equals to 1, 3, and 5, 2, 4, and 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is our matrix A. And you have to multiply with matrix B, which is simply 7 and 8. How can you handle this? This will be equal to 1 multiplied by 7 plus 2 multiplied by 8. 3 multiplied by 7 plus 4 multiplied by 8. 5 multiplied by 7 plus 6 multiplied by 8. So that the resultant matrix will be 23, 53, this plus this by this plus 6 times 8 will give us 83. Yes, 83. And this will be the result. What I have done simply is that we need to multiply the corresponding values with this matrix B. In matrix B, we have just 7 and 8, and in matrix A, we have this is just 1 by 1 matrix, and this is 2 by 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just need to multiply 1 by 7 plus 2 by 7. We form our initial matrix. And 3 by 7 plus 4 by 8 will give us the second column, and 5 by 7 multiplied by 6 by 8. And this is exactly how we work during matrix multiplication. In the next video, we shall be looking at the inverse of a matrix. Stay tuned. God bless you.